บายดีพ่อแม่พี่น้องสบายดีแล้วอาบีมื้อนี้ยายห้าหม้อแล้วก็แอบบี้ห้าหม้อนะก็เลยตอนนี้ท้ายายอยู่ก็เลยเอาแอบบี้มายางลิ้นบ่จับได้ลูกแอบบี้หมักลิ้นหลดล้อหลดเห็นล้อหลดบ่ได้อะโนบ่จับลูกเดี๋ยวอะลามเข้าดังได้เด้อก็เลยหาเรามายางลิ้นอันนี้ของหม้ออยู่แอบบี้เราก็เกิดของหม้อนี่แหละแอบบี้กับโอลิเวียเงียบๆมื้อนี้บรรยากาศดีแอบบี้ noหนักรอรถอะลามดังแล้วมามีบซอยได้เหลือปลาลูกล้าไปเบิ่งเข้าเห็ดยังคุณนะno มาเลยลูกมาลิ้นยาให้ลูกละนี่ก็เป็นปลานั่นเป็นน้ำได้บ่อน้ำมีเคียดบ่เนาะใส่เกิบแล้วนะคนนี้ลงไปติมักจังมักดินมื้อนี้เขามีรายการ Party that prevent alcohol and risk related trauma in youth เขาอยากโปรโมท mission statement คือ to promote injury prevention through reality education enabling youth to recognize risk and make informed choices about activity and behaviors เขาอยากให้เยาวชนป้องกันความอันตรายในการ 90% ของวัยรุ่น taxing ขับรถกับ tax 74% วัยรุ่นป.9 ถึง 12เริ่มกินเหล้าแล้วก็ 26% ตามกว่าอายุ13 ปี Drowsy driving is on the rise in teens due to homework, school activities, lack of sleep, and social life. แล้วก็อันเด็กหน่อยขับรถแล้วมันมึนๆเพราะว่าการบ้านหรือว่ากิจกรรมที่โรงเรียนหรือว่าบ่ค่อยได้รับแล้วก็ social life เขาว่า One risky choice can change life forever นี่นะคะ Hello so can I take video สนใจกันเลยหายให้พี่น้องเบิ่งเนาะเห็นบ่สปอนเซอร์อันนี้เขายักซ่อนบ่ให้กินเหล้าขับรถบ่ให้ taxing and driving ค่อยเองกับบางอย่างค่อยกับบางอย่างค่อยกับ tax ซึ่งมันเป็นฮิบดีเพราะฉะนั้นหลังจากเมื่อนี้ไปค่อยขับรถแล้วค่อยบ่จับโทรศัพท์เลยอันนี้คือพ่นนะเขาอยากให้อันพวกวัยรุ่นเล็กน้อยวัยรุ่นเดี๋ยวหายให้เบิ่งอีกเดี๋ยวพี่น้อง เดี๋ยวไปเบิ่งเขามีดิสเพลย์เขามีที่อันรถสนพี่น้องนี่คือดิสเพลย์รถที่ว่าอันกินเหล้าแล้วขับรถอันนี้คือเป็นโปรแกรมที่คงเข้าอันพวกตำรวจพวกคอมมูนิตี้คงเข้ายักเฮ็ดให้เยาวชนเบิ่งจะได้เรียนรู้ไปหอมว่าการกินเหล้าขับรถมันบ่ดีเห็นบ่กดเหล้านาทีเดียวเนาะเปลี่ยนชีวิตได้ว้าว พี่น้องมึงอย่านี่บางครั้งอันเห่าอ่านหรือว่าเข้ากระห้ามอยู่ที่ผิดกฎหมายได้โดนจับแล้วปรับไล่เลยล่ะถ้าโดนดีว่านี่แห้งบ่ได้ขับรถแต่ว่าบางครั้งเขาซ่อนแล้วบางอย่างเขาก็บ่ฟังเนาะเขาก็เลยเฮ็ดแบบนี้ไว้ให้เลยเพราะว่าบ่ต้องซ่อนยังเลยแค่เอานี่มาตั้งไว้เอาแค่มาเบิ่งแล้วก็บ่แอบบี้เห็นบ่ don't drink and drive ฮะกินแต่นมเด้อแอบบี้ okay yeah drink and drive see this is what happened hi
Hello,
what's your name
my name is Stephen Gove.
okay can you tell us what this is
This is the result of drinking and driving. This is why we do not drink or drive.
it's pretty you don't have to say much huh
Nope, I think it speaks for itself.
yeah so how often do you do this program
Every 2 years, we do the every 15-minute program, but this is like a starter course for the younger generation of the freshmen and the sophomores. So it's to teach them good habits of not drinking first off, and then especially driving afterwards.
so do the kids from school they come here
Yeah, they're in a class right now, and they'll be out here shortly, and we're gonna, I guess, do a little demonstration.
oh that's very good program
Yeah, so
I mean I can learn from this too
yeah.
Oh.
So, yeah,
So-
they should be out here shortly.
okay it's okay I take video right okay thank you
You're
Steven พี่น้องเขามีอันพวกวัยรุ่นเขามีห้องที่เขาต้องมาเรียนรู้ค่อยเว้าอันนี้อัน firefighter กับตำรวจเขาก็สิ demonstrate เป็นบอกเขาก็สอน
Actually, if everybody can come over on this side right here. Okay.
อันนี้คือพวกวัยรุ่นอยู่ไฮสคูล
Hey, don't go any further than right there, okay? All right. Good morning. I am Officer Herzl from California Highway Patrol. We do have some El Dorado Hills firefighters with us as well. We're going to talk and you guys want to introduce yourself as well?
Good morning. You're all Oak Ridge, right? Yeah. So we are your fire protection service. My name is Captain Coles, and this is over on the other side. This is Firefighter Gove, right there. Firefighter Stern, and then there's another gentleman with a badge running around here. He's a big hole.
Over there.
There he is. providing for your safety as we speak.
We're going to talk today about DUI crashes and the importance of not driving under the influence. A real quick question for you. What drug just became illegal last November?
Marijuana.
Marijuana. Right. So you think we're seeing a spike of people under the influence of marijuana while they're driving? Yeah. So this isn't just about alcohol. This is about all this stuff. Anything that can impair your ability to drive safely. This was the result of a real crash, a real DUI crash. And what we're going to do this morning for this segment, we're going to talk about crashes and how many people are involved in actually responding out to something like this. And not just responding, but everybody that's involved, whether it's victims, dispatchers, tow truck drivers, whatever. Okay? So, something like this happens, more likely it's going to be involving another vehicle. Usually you get, sometimes they'll go off the road and hit a pole or hit a tree. But this car, you can tell it didn't hit a pole, because if it hit a pole, there'd be a big indent right in the middle or somewhere. It'd be wrapped kind of around it. This one obviously hit a tree, or I'm sorry, a car. So we're going to have one, then just the people involved in this right here. But I'm going to need some help from all of you to kind of give you a visual of what goes on when this happens. And so in this car, we've got a driver, we've got 3 passengers. Be my driver. You, all right, come over here. And what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you, whenever I call you, I'm going to have you come over here and stand, okay? So you're my driver, you're dead. All right? Who's going to be my front passenger? You. You're dead. Over there. Okay, I need 2, actually, we can fit 3 people. We'll just say 3 rear passengers. You. All right? You guys are alive. All right. But look at this. Do you think you're coming out okay? No. You're pretty banged up. We're not sure if you're going to be able to walk. Okay, just over here more. All right. So we probably had 2 people that witnessed this. So who can be a witness for me? You. All right. And you. Okay. Okay, come on over here. Witnesses, just remember who you are. Remember if you're a driver, a front passenger, a rear passenger, okay? All right, so witnesses, what are you going to do when you see this? You're going to call 911. All right, so 911, for 911 dispatch, the first person that's going to handle that call is what we call a call taker. So I need somebody who can be a call taker. You, come on. Over here, the call taker, you're writing down all this information, 2 vehicles, it looks like major injuries, okay, and you're typing it all on your computer and then you're sending it to the dispatcher. So I need a dispatcher. You, all right. Okay, so do you think, let me ask you this. Who do you think should be responding to this? And who else? And and highway patrol. Yeah. So you're my highway patrol call taker. Who's my dispatcher? You. Yeah. You're my highway patrol dispatcher. So you're giving it to this dispatcher here, but you're also going to be calling the fire department. All right. They also have a call taker. So I need a call taker for the fire department. You come on over. All right, so in addition to being a call taker, you guys have dispatchers for fire department. So I need a dispatcher for fire department. Anybody? You, come on. No, the guy, no. You, yeah, yep, yeah. Love that enthusiasm. Okay, so you're our dispatcher. Okay, so we're going to stick to the highway patrol portion for just a minute. For 2 vehicle crash, we're going to need at least 3 units and a supervisor. So we need a sergeant and we need 3 officers. Who can be an officer? Get to carry a gun, a taser, come on. Shoot people, tase bad guys, pepper spray people. Who else? Yeah, you're a cop. Yeah, you. Come on over. Okay, you're an officer. Who else wants to be an officer? You get to drive very fast cars. Yeah, come on. You know, we just got Dodge Chargers. Those things can go up to 146 miles an hour. Pretty fast. All right. So, are you 3 my officers? Okay, I need a sergeant. Get to tell officers what to do. Who wants to do that? Anybody? You? Come on over. Yeah. All right. All right, you're my sergeant. So we're responding to the scene. When we get to the scene, I'm gonna need somebody to do traffic control. You know, basically set up some flares or some cones so that traffic doesn't get come up here and hit. So you're gonna be doing that. You're in charge of officer. Yeah, come on. So you're gonna be in charge of vehicles. We're gonna get a tow truck out here, and you need to like write a report for the tow driver and document everything in the car. So that's what you're gonna be doing. And Sergeant, you're gonna be making sure that everybody is doing their jobs. Okay? Okay. Now, the media is calling. They want to know what's going on. So I'm also gonna need a public information officer. Somebody's good on camera. You? You're gonna be talking to the media. You think you can do that? All right. You're gonna get a bunch of reporters coming over here and asking a bunch of questions. So you're my media guy. All right. So you looks like you're volunteering for something. No? You're like, pick me. You sure? Okay. So we need a tow driver. We'll say we've got two cars here. So everybody that I've picked, I want you to come over here. I want to be able to distinguish who's been picked and who's not. So I've got, we'll just say there's another vehicle here. So I need 2 tow drivers. Who's gonna be my tow driver? Anybody? You, okay. I need 1 more tow driver. You, okay. So we've got our tow drivers here. But officers, where's my officers? Right here? We might be emergency medical responders. We can handle little things. But this kind of stuff, blood and guts and all that, we want to lay long flare patterns and hope that fire department gets here before we have to work on them, because we don't like getting our hands dirty. These uniforms cost us a lot of money. They're made out of wool. It's like $185 for a pair of pants. You don't want to get that bloody. You want to leave it to these guys. They wear blue uniforms. You can't tell when they got blood on them. And they can probably use it wash and wear.
It is.
It's wash and wear. It's a lot cheaper than my uniform. So we want them to get all bloody. So we're going to call them. How many people from you guys are we going to have?
Who's the dispatcher? For the fire department? It's you? You're gonna send a battalion chief. So I need a battalion chief, 1 person. Thank you for volunteering. You, with the Los Angeles shirt coming up.
Congratulations.
And I'm gonna let you choose your other lucky helper. So the battalion chief, who's gonna be in charge of the fire department side of the operations, you're gonna get an engine, a truck, an ambulance, and with the report of 3 to 5 victims, probably 2 more ambulances. So for the truck, you need 4 people. Choose 4.
Okay. Savannah, Caitlin, Annalise.
So you 4 are a ladder truck company. You need 3 for the engine.
Katie, Cassie, Cameron.
Girls stick together.
Yeah.
And then you need, on each ambulance you have 2 people, so we're gonna get 3 ambulances going. So let's get 6 more people.
Morgan. Sam, come here. Noah, come here. Grace.
Oh my gosh.
Lexi. Amber.
So all of you guys take a few steps to your right again. So this right here is just the initial response for us.
And I need a DOI driver. Who wants to be a DUI driver?
Mariah.
You? All right. You're my DUI driver. Don't forget who you are. Come right over here, because I'm going to be talking to you in just a minute. All right. So, fire determines that we've got 2 dead people. They're calling it. Fire calls it. We don't call it. They say, yep, you're dead right there. DRT. Dead right there. All right. So, who do you think's going to scoop up dead bodies? No? Ambulance only scoops up living bodies who are injured. Who do you think scoops up dead bodies? Huh? Not forensics. You watch too much TV. The coroner's office. Body snatchers. All right, so they're going to need 3 of them. So I need 3 people. In fact, game day. I want you to pick 2 people to help you.
Vinny and Quinn.
All right, Vinny and Quinn, come on. You're my body snatchers. You're going to be picking up dead bodies. So when you guys get here, we're going to have a couple of sheets, because a lot of people like to look. Wouldn't you guys be trying to figure out what's going on if you were walking by? Yeah, you probably want to look, maybe take some Snapchats or something on Instagram or something. So we know head to the toe, from the bottom and the top of that body, for everything, all right? And you're looking for their identification. You're just seeing where their visible injuries are. And then you've got your gurney. You've got a plastic bag, body bag, and you guys are going to be lifting it up, putting it in that body bag, zipping it up, putting that on the gurney, strapping them in, putting them in your van, taking off. And you got 2 of them, all right? So this is what we've got going on right now at a crash scene. So we've got, who's our 3 victims in the back seat here? Right over there. Okay. So you folks are going to be getting strapped to a gurney, and so fire is going to demonstrate how they go about doing that. So
The backseat victims, come on over.
remember, who's my officers? They're not waiting for you to get seated,
grab a
so
bottle
you're
of
going to
water
be
out of
talking
the
to
cooler
them
for me?
as they're getting strapped on the gurney. You're trying to get a statement. You want to get as quickly as possible. We'll be called back down. Deal with all that. So, we're going to the hospital.
There's going to be at least 2 treating nurses. There's going to be a scribe nurse. There's going to be a respiratory therapist. We're up to 8 people right there. And at the same time, they're preparing an operating room with an entire team for each operating room, because the reality is you're not going to get, your life isn't going to be saved in the emergency room. You're going to be saved when you're doing surgery. And they open you up and they stop the bleeding.
Let's go.
So for 3 of them,
You're gonna grab an adult?
officers, we've got 24 people probably just in the hospital to care for these 3.
Was all that was in there?
Okay. 24.
Some have some limits.
Who did I just pick?
What was that?
Some have some
Yeah.
limits.
Who did I just pick? All right, you. So let's just go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go this way. Where did I pick you? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, I'm gonna, while they're doing all that, I'm interviewing you. You probably have to go to the hospital, but we're just gonna say you come out uninjured, because half the time, people who are DUI, they're so loose and limber that they walk away after they've killed everybody else. So chances are, there's a good chance that you probably just fine, because you don't tense up when you see that car coming. You just relax, like, bro. Woo, woo. You get hit and nothing happens. Unfortunately, that's what happens. So I'm balancing you out. I'm doing some field sobriety tests. I hook you up. Click, click. Behind your back. Right? We gotta go where? Where are we going with this person? Cop car. Jail. Well, in my cop car, yeah, but where am I taking her? Jail. So we've got at the hospital, at the jail, she's got to get examined by a nurse there. So I need someone to give me a nurse. So this is going to go to court. This is going to go to trial. This is a big deal. The media's already talking about it. It's all over Channel 3, Channel 10, Channel 13, Fox 40, KFPK radio stations out there, Univision's even out there. So actually, because they're all out there, I need some reporters. Who wants to be a reporter? You're a Channel 3 reporter. Come on. You're a Channel 10 reporter. Come on. You're a Channel 13 reporter. Come on. You're a Fox 40 reporter. You're a KFPK radio guy. You're a Univision guy. Come on. All right. And then I need a Caltrans person to come out and sweep up all the blood, because there's a lot of blood in the ground. You want to be my Caltrans person? You're going to come up and get rid of all the blood. And after the nurse is done with my DUI person, there's going to be a deputy. Now, because it's a female, it's going to be a female deputy. It's going to search and frisk her. So I need a female. Yeah, okay, you're going to be my female deputy. You're going to be the one that's telling her, hey, turn around. Let me see, take off your socks, point your feet out. You know, take your pinkies in your mouth and go up like this and down like that. Take everything out of your hair. You know, if she's got anything, metals in her bra, you've got to take care of that. You can't have any metal. She doesn't have shoelaces. You're my defense attorney. I need a prosecutor. You're a district attorney, all right? And then a court reporter. Okay, and I ran out of people. I need a bailiff. I don't have that. And then all the other people that go involved in, plus a 12-person jury, plus a couple extra people. So, you see, when you have something like this, it involves a lot of people, a lot of manpower. And what we have here is a person who decided to get behind the wheel after drinking too much or doing too many drugs. And now this person, because of their poor choice, has impacted everybody's life here. Everybody. And it goes on because these people, you think they had friends and family? Yeah? Or were they kind of losers and didn't have anybody? Yeah? I don't know. Look at them people. Yeah. So, think of how many friends. Now, who are my two dead people? Okay, over there. How many here know those two people? Raise your hands. Okay, so we've got a good, maybe a quarter of you that know them. So, you all would definitely be impacted by those two dying.
That are involved just in the emergency management side of this from the hospital there. Let's say it takes 2 hours. We'll make it easy. $50 a person for 2 hours. $50. It costs $50 to have him do this for 2 hours. That's $100 a person times 60 people. How much money have we spent?
$6,000
just for this one accident. And then you add on about $2,000 per ambulance ride. There's another $6,000. That doesn't include the cost of an operating room at the hospital. We're probably going to spend in excess of $20,000 or $25,000 in public money just for this one crash right here. So before we strap you down, I'll show you just a quick little illustration of why we do what we do. What's your name? Kennedy. Kennedy's a beautiful young lady, and we want to make sure that she stays beautiful when she gets out of the hospital. But more importantly is what goes on inside of you when you're involved in a crash. You're traveling at 60 miles an hour, right? Not just the car. So this bottle, imagine it was traveling at 60 miles an hour, and when I drop it, can you guys see? What happened to the inside of the bottle? It continues moving. The water can't just stop and stay right there. That's the same Imagine all the stuff inside your body. You've got your brain in here that floats inside your head. When your head stops moving, the impact, your brain keeps moving inside your head, and it stops when it gets completely squished against the inside of your skull. And this part right here, you've got your heart, lungs, and liver. When they stop moving against the front of your rib cage, because you hopefully got caught by your seatbelt, there's 60 miles an hour of impact for those. Your spleen over here completely explodes. At that rate of speed, if you stop instantly, your spleen explodes and you just start bleeding inside. Your appendix probably will tear off over on this side. Your liver right here usually gets cut by the bottom of your ribs, so you'll have a significant laceration, and it bleeds like crazy. Not to mention all of the other stuff that goes on inside, not to mention the fact that your legs are trapped underneath the dash, so your legs are toast. You're lucky if you walk again, probably. So all of that, we're concerned about what's going on inside, and that's why we immobilize you and strap you down. So to do that, first of all, it's going to be incredibly painful when we pull you out of the car, because time is money for you. Time is really the difference that'll will save your life, because you're bleeding inside. You've only got a limited amount of blood. If we don't get you to the operating room before you run out of blood, they can't save you. There's nothing they can do. You're dead. So once we cut the car apart and get you out of here, then the next thing we're going to do is strap you down. So you can roll the gurney right over here. And then who was a backseat passenger? You three? Nice job. This right here is not designed for comfort. It's designed for stability. Because what we don't want to do is save your life and not have you be able to walk again. A lot of people end up as vegetables, meaning if you recover from the brain injury, you will still probably live the rest of your life a quadriplegic, meaning you won't be able to move or feel anything from your neck down. So what we're going to do initially is lay you down on here. So we'll let you lay yourself down. You can lay down and stick your head on that blue pad right there. So by the way, before we did this, we cut all your clothes off. It's not because we enjoy it, but it's because we have to see what's going on, right? You would be surprised the number of things that happen to you from inside. I have seen things that were inside on the floorboard impaled in people. You've seen it too. When you roll over at 60 miles an hour, remember what I said, all those cute little hair things that you had sitting in your cup holder right there, those become moving objects at 60 miles an hour when you roll over that hit you. So we're going to cut all your clothes off, we're going to lay you down, and then we're going to start strapping you down. On a scale of 1 to 10, what would you imagine his pain is right now?
10.
At least a 10, probably a 12. For his sake, I really hope that he's unresponsive, meaning unconscious, because this will be a far more pleasurable experience for him if he doesn't remember it. When he wakes up, it's going to be basically what he would imagine. So we're strapping him down. At the same time this is going on, somebody from the fire engine, another paramedic, is in the back of the ambulance setting up IVs. That's so we can start blood. We're going to start fluid. So we're going to have 2 large needles ready to start an IV in each arm in order to do that. And we're going to hook you up to, we're going to give you oxygen, we're going to hook you up to a cardiac monitor. We may bandage as much as we can, but like I said, we're less concerned about what you look like on the outside and more concerned with what's going on the inside. So to make it real for you guys, let's imagine that this accident happened at Serrano Parkway and El Dorado Hills Boulevard at the bottom of the hill. Okay? There's 3 trauma centers that we can go to, 2 that we usually go to, either Sutter Roseville or UC Davis. How old are you, buddy?
15.
15. We're automatically going to UC Davis because it's a pediatric trauma center. How many miles is it from Serrano Parkway and El Dorado Hills Boulevard to UC Davis?
42.
42?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about 22 miles probably. 22-ish miles. We got traffic. It took us 10 minutes to get him out of the car. It's going to take us hopefully less than 10 minutes to package him and get him in the ambulance. We're up to 25 minutes now. Now we've got a 20-minute transport. We're up to 45 minutes. And then it's going to take probably 5 minutes for them to actually start aggressively working on him in the ER. Our goal is less than 60 minutes. So that's 50 minutes. That's a good goal for us. How much pain am I in during that time? 0. Other than the fact that I'm sweating like a madman in the back of the ambulance while I'm having to work on him. How much pain is he in for almost an hour that entire time? Because I can't give you pain medication if you're all jacked up inside. He's coming on an hour now of the most excruciating pain he's ever experienced in his life, in addition to the panic, in addition to the fact that he can't breathe, in addition to the fact that he knows he's just torn up inside, in addition to the fact that he knows his friend who was sitting in the front seat right in front of him is dead. Sounds like a good time. So we get to the hospital, injury, and that you're not, living the rest of your life with, say, the cognitive level of self-explanatory. Does it make sense? An hour of this is a 2-minute decision that she made. The collateral effect is about 21.
So what did you guys learn today?
We'll learn about the youth trauma.
So no drinking and driving? Scary, huh? Yeah.
It was a setup. Detectives got it down.
So do you guys have licenses, permits?
No.
No.
Not yet.
I got a permit you guys are in driving school? Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Did you
So,
guys just put like
What do you
random
guys take
stuff?
from today, this lecture? What you guys learn?
To be safe,
Be
always wear your
safe,
seatbelt.
safer. It's very scary, and I don't want to go through that. Be cautious when you drive, but super slow. I'm not planning on drinking anytime soon.
Yeah.
So.
Good job, guys.
Wait, did you guys just put like random stuff? Because I noticed that was
For the
part of it.
purpose of the program.
That's a guarantee every time. Over there? Yeah.
So you guys learn anything today?
Yeah.
What's the biggest 2 things you learned?
Don't drive.
You hear that a lot, huh?
Yeah.
But it's real.
Yeah. Crazy.
Thanks.
You know my sister?
That.
So do you guys have friends as well?
It was like last year. So I know she worked at both. Life goals.
What you 2 learn today?
I learned that
2 things.
the ambulance is great.
Great. What about you?
I learned that it takes a lot of people to work a crash.
It costs a lot, huh?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Okay, hon.
What's two things you learned today?
Huh?
What's two things you learned from this?
Wear a seatbelt.
How many people it takes during an accident to like fix the issues?
That's good. Good job.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What's your name?
Carter.
Carter?
Yep.
So what's two things you learned today?
What?
What's two things you learned from this?
That it takes like, or it can take like an hour to get to the hospital from like an accident.
Yeah.
And I've learned how dangerous it is. I didn't know that like you could be that injured and it was that bad.
Scary, huh?
Yeah.
Thank you. What about you? What's your name?
Spencer Mull.
Spencer? What's two things you learned today, Spencer?
Well, one is that how many people are sacrificed for a little person's mistake, how much time and money go into it.
Just a matter of a second, right?
Yeah. And then also that the gurney looks very uncomfortable.
Yeah. Right, thanks. Spencer, thank you.
Yeah.
Underneath there, I can't just pull your feet out, you're stuck. So what we would have to do, you see this right here, this was a cut that the fire department made. Right here, they cut the door right there, they cut this right here, they pulled the roof up, see how they did the same thing on that side, see that crease in the middle? And we call those relief cuts on both sides. What they did was cut this front, and then they folded the roof back. So they
I brought him 20 feet from the door, so if it got lost.
สบายดีพี่น้องรับเลยอาวิรับเลยบ่ลูกละมามีหาวิดีโอจนรับเลยบ่ไปละฮอนมื้อนี้